Sam and Colby are back on the channel, and this time they've got unexplainable encounter at a haunted asylum, and it's featuring a stranger. Stranger danger. Is there going to be danger? Let's find out. Right, strap in as you do with these Sam and Colby videos because they are quite long. Let's see what happens in this haunted asylum.
What's up, guys? It's Sam and Colby.
Today we want to prove...
God, I got stupid subtitles on. They've already have their own subtitles, don't they? Start again.
What's up, guys? It's Sam and Colby.
Today we want to prove that paranormal experiences can happen to anyone. So we decided to invite a random stranger to come investigate this haunted infirmary.
Right. A week ago, we went to a college campus to ask people if they'd want to go to a haunted house.
You wouldn't want to go to a haunted house and see a ghost?
No.
No.
I do not. They don't exist.
Finally, someone said yes. I've got a fucking fly in here. Where is it? Keeps flying in front of my eyes and it's doing me head in. I'll get. Do you know what? If it flies in front of my face again, I'm gonna get it.
I do believe in ghosts.
Like scale to 1 to 10?
Probably like a 9.
Yeah, would you want to see a ghost?
No.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I do, actually.
Really? Scale from 1 to 10?
Like a 6.5, 7.
6.5, 7?
Yeah.
Is that because you had something happen to you?
No, I just think it's fun to believe in ghosts.
Okay.
So you'd be convinced if you saw a really cool ghost video?
Is that what we're doing here today?
No. Have you ever been to a house that you think might be haunted?
I haven't.
Would you be down to try to do that?
You have to fly there. Okay.
I would be, actually.
You would be?
A week later?
I'm so down.
Yeah? Sick. What was your name again?
Brooke.
All right, we made it, guys. We also have Amanda, the medium here as well. 1 week ago, we came up to you and said, hey, do you believe in ghosts? And now we're here.
I think when you came up to me, I said a 6 or 7 because I definitely believe in spirits, but I've never had a paranormal experience myself.
Right.
Yet, maybe. That's why I'm not at a 10.
You would like to be?
I would be down to be. I didn't come all the way to Ohio for nothing.
Yeah, true.
You know? No pressure to the ghost, I guess.
Our main question is, why did you say yes to us?
Because she wants to know if there really is ghosts. That's why. I mean, when they said I'm like a 6 because I've never had a paranormal experience, I'd be like a 0 because I still haven't seen anything. Don't want to see anything, just in case there are spirits here, and I'm a big wuss. So if I suddenly get up and run out, it's because something tapped me on the shoulder or blew in my ear or something, right? Okay. But then Amanda told us she had an encounter this morning. Ooh. The medium, she can see and connect with the spiritual
In the hotel
world.
we were in today, kept seeing a figure. It was about 6 foot tall, just a shadow. And I would see it by the elevators 10, 20 feet ahead of me. And by the time I got there and was passing him, he was gone. And I just, all week, have had a feeling that this was gonna be a crazy investigation.
Oh, God, no!
He's from somewhere we're going.
He's from somewhere we're
We're
going.
gonna see him.
I do.
How does that make you feel, Brooke?
Honestly, I hope we see him.
What?
Because how crazy would that be?
You want to see him?
What's crazy about
The whole point of a ghost hunting video is to see the ghost. Someone comes like, what? You know what I mean? No, we want to see. All we do is hear noises on ghost videos. We want to see, but not these silly, them Japanese ghost hunters who suddenly found like 20 things in a minute. Them ones are completely and utterly staged. But I mean, these ones, we want to see.
This is right after we talked to Amanda about this shadow figure. We went and read the brief of research about this Fairfield Infirmary where we're about to go. It is said that in the attic, the most tortured area, what they call is the dungeon, there is a shadow figure, a 7 foot tall dude that lurks around there. And we had no idea. I mean, it's been 3 years since we've gone. We did not know that that was happening, especially Amanda has never been to this infirmary before.
Well, we weren't even supposed to go to this hospital.
Guys, we were originally supposed to go go to a place in West Virginia, but the entire city shut down because of a storm. So we did not even know we were doing this video until a couple hours ago.
Right,
The fact
okay.
that you're seeing this shadow man.
It's almost like whatever that entity is knew we were coming.
We got a lot of screaming.
We're 1 minute away. How are we feeling now?
We're a bit nervous now, but it's okay.
Look at him. Look at him. They're all eating healthy snacks. I sniff out Belvitas in that bag. Belvita breakfast biscuits. Oaty goodness. I know a lot about food. Right, let's go. That's why I'm fat.
A little bit.
I'm kind of nervous, man. This place is messed up, especially the morgue.
Oh, here we
This
go.
is it, right?
That's it, right there.
Right here?
There's somebody on the top stairs.
Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, that there's a spirit on the top of the stairs.
Oh my god.
A spirit already?
Yeah, it's that tall man.
Wait, what do you mean?
I swear. Yeah, the shadow figure.
The shadow figure?
No, already.
You said at the top of the stairs?
At the top of the stairs. I was feeling really good until 30 seconds ago.
Oh, no.
Really?
No, don't be a
We literally
wuss.
have the 6 or 7 foot tall shadow figure. Tonight, we're going to be investigating with a stranger at Fairfield Infirmary, where I was shackled to a wall for my first ever alone investigation.
Okay.
Built in 1828, the Fairfield Infirmary was a place to hold anyone in Lancaster, Ohio who was considered an outcast or a misfit.
So we
Right.
would go there.
Throughout 150 years, it served
Why
as
not?
a hospital, an orphanage, a nursing home, and an asylum. Basically, if you needed help but you couldn't afford it, you're probably going to be sent to this dark facility.
The abuse and violence was what made this place so dark. I mean, the residents were literally called inmates. The infirmary had extremely strict rules, and these inmates would be sent to a place called the dungeon if they weren't abiding by them. It's time.
It is time.
Sounds
Worst
ominous,
mistake
that,
of
doesn't
your
it?
life.
I know.
Just kidding.
Fairfield County Infirmary.
Have a Belvita and shut the up. Go in. We're not going to see a ghost. We're not going to see a ghost.
Worst mistake of your life.
I know.
Just kidding.
Fairfield County Infirmary. Doesn't look menacing
The
at all.
railings are so freaking cold, dude.
Bro.
Are you guys ready?
I'm on the edge of my seat. Show me some ghosts, guys.
Come on.
It's time.
After Thank you.
She's bringing her food with her, isn't she?
Hey, there's the first ghost.
Hey, I'm Christopher Lee Jansen, and I'm the house psychic here. I do readings for our public events and spend a lot of time getting to know this
Okay.
building.
Do you ever see or get visions of, I don't know, a shadow figure up on the top floor?
Yeah, sometimes.
Interesting.
You describe maybe what it looks like or its height.
If you go up the stairs to the 4th floor, standing in the stairwell, this to me is something that always manifests off to the left, to the long side of the hallway. Sometimes it's in the middle of the floor and just very present, and other times to me it's like it's hiding behind the pillars and doesn't quite know what it wants to do. I almost feel like it's watching or maybe even waiting.
Oh, God.
For Sam and Colby and this stranger so it can take her soul. I mean, that's just, I mean, I'm a skeptic, as you know. But if someone told me that on that top floor, on the 4th floor, if you turn left, there's a chance you're going to see the shadow finger, I still wouldn't go up there on my own. Like, come with me. I don't care which one of you do, just one of you come with me. And that way, I can push you in front of it if it charges.
I love that. Watching this
Nothing ominous there, right?
So, Brooke, this is all of our ghosts.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the most basic ghost hunting equipment ever. You might have even seen this
I
before.
have. Yeah, when I went to a medium, she had this out.
Would you like to hold one?
I mean, sure.
If it goes off, scream.
Okay.
And run. Just run.
Please. Here we go.
God.
Ooh.
Have you ever been to an abandoned
Nothing
building?
like this ever.
Nothing?
No.
Oh, God.
This infirmary is literally 200 years old. There was very abusive superintendents that worked here as well that would
Standard.
torture these people. It's a very, very horrible place.
A lot of trauma.
It feels weird to be back.
Are you guys getting flashbacks? Like, do you remember it well?
Yes.
As the night continued, Amanda
can't just walk
What?
Yes.
So quit that. I was doing my best, like, horror voice then. As the night continued, Amanda saw more and more spirits. And I'm Batman. Let's go. Where's the trigger?
A kid just walked that way.
Oh my god.
What?
I could not tell if it was a boy or a girl. I could only tell by the height that it was a child. It just like zipped around that corner.
There was a little girl named Susie
I
here.
couldn't even tell if it was a boy or a girl.
Really?
Yeah, it was just out of the corner of my eye.
But this actually used to be an orphanage. There was so much mistreatment that most of the kids didn't even make it past their 10th birthdays.
Like, look in this room.
What is this room?
I have no idea. It looks like a seance.
Oh my god!
Full of toys though.
Someone's put that doll there.
It's like
Wait, actually? Oh my god! We got wheelchairs, dolls, boarded up things.
What is that?
What is that? A gurney?
Anyone want to lie on it? That's good.
Oh wait! Oh my god! Imagine if these were the kids you're seeing.
Are you gonna lay on the
Somebody put that doll there to creep everybody out. Dolls are creepy. Dolls shouldn't be anywhere near anything in the horror franchise, because dolls are just weird. Especially porcelain dolls. I know that wasn't a porcelain doll, but dolls. No.
I lost nose goes. It's the rules.
Wow! I'm walking in with the first 5 minutes, already making her like lay on creepy old things. I swear you won't get diseases.
Oh my god.
Oh, you might.
This is gonna collapse. Maybe we save it for the real morgue in the basement.
Wait, what? I forgot about it.
A real morgue in the basement. Wow.
What are these called? A gurney?
I think it was an autopsy table.
Autopsy table. There's a real one in the basement.
So now I lost nose goes for an autopsy table, not a gurney.
Oh, I guess you're gonna have to make up for it later with the real one.
That's the best nose goes I've ever won.
Has that gone off yet?
No. Is it on at all? Did I turn it off?
It's completely off.
It'll come off soon. It'll go off soon.
It's completely
It died.
Did it die? It was on like a second ago.
What? It was on. So what the fuck? I've never had an EMF die in my life.
Yeah, never.
Is it not just like bad battery?
Like dead?
No, and I was behind you. I saw it was on before I started chasing that little kid.
Yeah.
Oh my god! No! What? You just said the little kid and it turns back on out of nowhere. What the fuck? You guys just saw this was turned off.
Yeah.
Did you see him or her?
They're still here. I can just feel them. I think that he's here. He's just hiding from me. Like I can't physically see him right now for some reason. Just went towards again.
Oh my god. Wait, that's so weird.
Breaking equipment and like spirits using like this equipment for energy and stuff is such a normal paranormal manifestation here too. It's crazy.
And crazy.
We're gonna have one of these and then let's go upstairs. It gets worse and worse as we go. No pressure or anything. Do you remember what's on the second floor, dude?
No. Do you?
No. one way to find out. Let's go.
Ow! God! Who put that there?
Stairs!
Oh, it's going on.
No way!
It's because they're getting close to the 4th floor.
It's going off so much.
To red.
Wait, now step over there just a
Okay,
second.
okay.
Wait, that's crazy.
No way.
Damn.
That is super weird.
Wait, can you go back to the
Are we
stairs?
sure we want to go back up?
Bad wiring in the electrics, that. It's picking up the... do you know when you have one of those wire finders, you stick them up well and they beep? It's picking up bad wiring in that building.
Up here?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that a sign?
Okay. They want us to go.
Did it stop a little bit?
Yeah, it's not really going on
So
anymore.
what was that?
That was weird. It's like, is there a trick?
It's like Winchester.
It was.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's super
I remember
bizarre.
that one.
Colors of paint are such a trip to me. It used to be that color, I bet, when the patients were here, the green.
Oh, yeah.
The shadow figure is behind that pretend wall where the stairs just go up. They've blocked it off. And if you break that wall open, you will release the curse. And you'll all get killed. And you will perish by something like the Blair Witch. Let's go.
Probably a lot of stories between those many traumatic ones.
I remember this so well.
Dude, wait, we were on the second floor. This is floor 3.
Wait, what?
Isn't this... What was that? What was that?
Huh?
I heard
just
some of
like
them.
an echo down that way. What the fuck? Am I going crazy?
I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear it either.
Should we go?
Wait, let me test that real quick. Stand right here. Do you hear an echo if I'm talking over here? Hello, 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 hello.
Not even a little bit.
What? That's so weird.
I mean, was it all the way down here?
Yeah, I heard like, I don't know, like a female voice over there.
Let's go investigate.
Let's
God
go.
dang it, dude. Guys, also, it is freezing right now. So if you see us shivering or you see the camera going like this.
I mean, it is
I'm
snowing
sorry.
outside.
No, it's okay. You're warm because you're wearing Explore merch.
Sam and Colby's clever way to get their merchandise shown on the video. It's cold in here. It's got no, because you've got your new coat on from the merch. I love the way they do it. It's so corny.
Wow, I actually am, and that's what's keeping me warm tonight. So go check it out.
Everybody though, dude.
Is
Wondering why I was so warm. Everybody is wearing merch. Oh my god, Amanda! Oh my god, currently fighting demons.
Go shopexplore.com, guys. I even got new shoes.
oh my god, wait a second. Is that Explore shoes? That's insane.
For all of these patient rooms?
I think so. At one point, they were able to hold up to 82 different patients.
Wow.
It's going red again.
Oh my god.
That's a
right
big
here?
room.
I just looked inside here.
Wow, wait, that's going off, and now not.
Now
it's like it
it's
wants us
quiet.
to follow.
Well, you know what I just remembered? That old Lady Jane burned on the 3rd floor somewhere, right? There's many spirits here all around the building, but one with a specifically horrible story is Jane Householder. She was an old woman who, on one cold winter night, tried to warm herself up by lighting a fire. Unfortunately, she had an accelerant on her clothes and she was immediately engulfed in flames. The worst part about this is she didn't die immediately. She was actually alive for 9 hours, experiencing horrible pain. And today, her spirit is known to be roaming around the entire building, wailing in agony. Imagine a grandma, midnight, screaming down the hallway you're doing the Estes method in.
I don't want to. Jane, if you can hear.
And then she goes, woof, as in, woof. You know what I mean? Like a dog. But then, obviously, if she had an accelerant on her clothes, when the fire caught, she'd have gone, woof, like a dog. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Setting yourself on fire. Why did she have an accelerant on her clothes?
Hear us. Can you go up to this little green light?
Oh, Jane! Jane!
That's amazing.
Hey, she died on the 3rd floor?
Yeah, she burned on the 3rd floor. I'm going crazy already.
Let's keep going.
Okay, I'm getting sick of these dolls.
Yeah, me
Why
too.
do you
I
look
mean,
like you have
look.
it taken out of your eyes? Oh god.
I mean, look.
These dolls, dude. Why?
Just why? Why would that even be made as a toy? Jesus.
Why do you look like you have it taken out of your eyes? Oh god.
This is the doll room.
Creepy, that.
Oh, this is disgusting.
Oh my god.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
This is where Susie's supposed to be, Amanda.
Oh, the little girl.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's going to red.
Oh,
It is?
yeah, it's going
Stay.
off. See, every time we point it out, it goes back to green.
That's
weird. Yeah, she popped off.
She popped up.
She popped up.
Are you feeling so? Are you okay?
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Really? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Should we take a break for a second?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
We can step out.
That's so weird. I've never had that happen at a location with you guys. But I don't see anything in here, which just makes me more uncomfortable because obviously there is.
The little kid's hiding, maybe?
It seems like all of them are. Like that little
Oh, it's
kid.
going. Oh, it went off.
Oh.
It's going off.
All of them are hiding. Wait. For what?
I wonder if it's from that thing outside.
You look like you're almost gonna cry, Amanda.
Look at her face.
You okay?
Yeah.
Do you wanna like step out?
No, I'm okay. I've just never felt like this in a location.
No way.
She's either very good at acting or she genuinely believes what she thinks. She believes what she's saying. But she does look genuinely stunned. Okay. It's interesting, this.
Step out.
No, I'm okay. I've just never felt like this in a location.
No way.
And then as soon as we left.
It was just that room. I feel like immediately
not
better.
throwing up anymore?
No.
That's
like,
a
my
room
mouth
of
was
pain
watering.
and death.
On the 3rd floor, there's a jail cell for problematic inmates, but nowadays that room causes investigators to feel emotional, and there's many reports of people hearing the giant steel door slam on its own. Oh, yeah, here it is.
This is it.
Jail?
It's a jail.
Isn't this whole thing a jail? Not to critique the system, but
Pretty much. Who wants to go in the jail first?
I actually tried this time.
She's like, I don't know about that. Well, think about that real quick. Yeah. This was a place that was supposed to theoretically help people, but they had to not only have a jail, but also a dungeon. Like, that's the type of cruelty that happened here. Actually, it was so cruel that the original superintendent, his name was Joseph Braden.
Braden, yeah.
Joseph Braden got thrown out of this infirmary because of how cruel he treated.
I just switched to red. I'm sorry to interrupt.
You switched to red right when I said
Yeah.
the
You said his name?
Joseph Braden, if you're still around here, we'd love to talk to you tonight about the cruelty that happened.
He's not going to be there.
In this jail that Brooke is going to so kindly go into.
Joseph Braden is not there. He can't be there. Why can't he not be there? Because he got kicked out. He got kicked out of his own asylum. So he's not going to be there.
First.
This doesn't look that different. Oh,
Yeah, what's up? What? Oh, yeah! Funny, Gracie, anyway.
Oh yeah, these are all the offerings.
Yeah, cigarettes. Nice, got a little tampon there, too.
yeah.
Good shit, good shit.
The 60-cent kiosk voucher.
No, anything counts.
What?
Did you guys have an
Oh, you
offering?
wolves.
You were supposed to bring one.
Yeah, did you? I don't say Hershey forever.
Well, you could take
You guys always like any of this shit. So, does that mean?
Skip.
I think
Leave one of your Belvita biscuits. Mine doesn't matter because nothing that's been put on that table has been taken anyway.
before, you should just stay in here by yourself. I double dog dare you.
Oh, I thought we were going forward, bro.
Dude, you were trying to like lock Brooke in here, so
This
you
is
should
your
do it.
karma.
My karma?
Yeah.
Start it off.
Just because I lock our new guest in here doesn't mean I need to be locked in here as well. Guys,
Lock him in.
For 24 hours.
Sorry, it's 24-hour challenge, guys.
Huh?
$10,000 if I can't leave, dude.
Hi, Mr. Beast.
Let's shut the door.
Stay.
Okay,
Do you want to keep this?
Okay,
Yeah.
let's just see what all happens when you guys.
We exit.
Yeah, Sam, maybe like film on your phone.
Is there a lock?
We're gonna find out right now.
Hey, that's not very nice.
We're both
It's
locked in.
literally going off right now. Are you gonna come in here with me?
Hell no.
What the fuck? Dude,
All right.
what happened to Sam and Colby?
Goodbye. Can't hear
You're
you.
getting
It's
left,
literally going
Sam.
off so much now.
We're out. He'll never know.
How would he know?
How would he know?
Whoa. What the fuck? Hello? Hello?
You've been left behind. Okay, now that looks creepy.
left me. Wait, what? Guys? Hello?
See, now that's
Are you
creepy.
downstairs, please, God, no.
Go on, jump out at him. Jump out at him.
They actually just freaking left me. Okay, I'm not trusting these people. Now I think they're fucking with me. Hello? Sam?
That was crap.
Wait, this is super weird.
Look, it's a mirror.
They had a, like an observation area.
That was crap. They should have jumped out on him somewhere. Disappointed.
Wait, this is super weird.
Look, it's a mirror.
They had a, like an observation area. You just watch people.
And to take selfies. Like, come on, guys. Let's do it.
Hey, yo.
So, that's what I'm talking about.
That was completely black on the screen. You say that?
Wait, so there's only one more floor?
Yeah, I think this next one is the attic. All right, before we go to the very top, we've only been here for 20 minutes. What's your thoughts?
I'm about to call an Uber home.
An Uber all the way to California.
All the way back to Los
You're not
Angeles.
getting home.
Or UCLA, take me back. I miss you. No, yeah, it's definitely creepy in here, but we're just getting started.
Just getting started.
So.
Do you keep hearing noises back here too?
No, I've been hearing footsteps nonstop following us.
So are there things like watching and then
Yeah, but I don't know why not all of them are showing themselves. It's like something is scaring them.
and then that's going to red
Oh, yeah.
again?
Great.
Should we go where you saw the shadow figure?
Yeah.
Is that the fourth floor?
Yes,
She didn't even finish. She didn't even get to the S, girl.
She's like, I can't say no, can I? Fuck.
2,000 miles away from home.
Go
If
on.
the jail cell wasn't enough for a problematic inmate, they'd be shackled upstairs in the attic, which they nicknamed the dungeon. As a form of torture, they would chain these inmates up here during the harsh winters, even when there was no heat.
And
That's
something
just
really
wrong.
messed up is they would house the orphans in this same attic. So these screaming, tortured inmates would just be a few feet away from kids. And it's rumored that you can still hear the screams of these tortured patients to this day.
The scariest part of all is there is a 7-foot tall shadow figure that lurks the hallways of the dungeon, stalking people in the afterlife. I have a bad history with this attic.
Oh yeah, what happened?
Last time I was here, someone made me get chained to the wall for like an hour in a cold, dark place for the first time.
Who?
Actually, it was one of you guys. We took a
It doesn't surprise
subscriber
me.
on one of these investigations, and she made me get locked up. So if you guys want to be the next person, better subscribe.
Nice way of getting people to subscribe to your channel.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, wait, I do remember this.
Yeah, this is where you got chained.
Great.
Literally right there.
Literally looks like a dungeon.
It is. It's called the dungeon.
They used to lock people up here that were so bad.
What is that?
What is that? Am I?
Stairs?
Is this open?
It's like Resident Evil, this bit.
Did you hear it go? Maybe it's the wind. But anyway, they used to house a lot of people.
Oh, right again.
Let's go over here. This is where I was chained up. They used to call the residents here inmates. But when the inmates would fight back, they would either throw them in the jail cell on floor 3, or if they were really bad, they'd lock them with chains up against this wall.
What you guys
It does look awful in there, doesn't
I
it?
literally got chained up right here. I just have a vivid memory of me like sitting here and looking to the left, and in that glow of that exit sign over there, seeing someone walk up and down, up and down.
That's what he described. It's always to the left.
This to me is something that always manifests off to the left, to the long side of the hallway.
He said that when he would come up here, he would see it to his left, that shadow figure.
Oh wait, correct me if I'm wrong, but they were saying that this shadow guy that they see up in the attic, oh my god, as it's going off crazy, goes next to the beams that were here.
Yeah,
Is that what he said?
he hides in between the beams.
Are these scratch marks on the wall?
It kind of looks like it, right?
Kind of, but I
Yeah.
also just wonder if it's worn paint.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be worn up here too? And right here the same way?
I mean, they'd use the cold against them. They'd open up the window and chain them up here during winter to like freeze torture people.
That's nasty, there, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's bad enough being cold, but to be sat there freezing all the time, it can't be good for your body either. You know what I mean? It's, oh, that room looks very, very sinister. They call it a dungeon, but it's in the attic. Dungeons are supposed to be down. The basement.
Use the cold against them. They'd open up the window and chain them up here during winter to like freeze torture people.
That's messed up.
It is really bad.
We're in the morgue.
Down to the morgue.
I just saw the first person who didn't run from us, and they were, is that a table?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
They were right there, kind of in front of the gas lamp.
Wait, right here in the corner?
Uh-huh. Like if you walk straight forward towards that table. They're still here.
Still here?
Still here.
And they're just chilling?
They're right here.
What are they doing? Oh my god! Dude, that's actually fucking crazy.
What was the name of the superintendent?
Braden.
Joseph Braden. Hopefully he wants to talk. I mean, the craziest part about this whole infirmary is actually not in the infirmary, but right outside there is a graveyard, or what they call a potter's
Standard.
field of 1,200 bodies. They're all buried standing up.
Yeah.
What?
So basically there's a lot of unrestful spirits right there.
Are you good, Brooke?
I'm good.
Buried, stood up. I've never heard of that in my life. So they're not lying down. They're not at peace. They're not resting in peace. They're all stood up. Probably a safe space.
Okay.
Crazy.
That didn't sound super confident.
That was like my yeah earlier.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the confidence levels are going down as we go to the morgue.
Yeah.
Smells like typical morgue.
How does he know that?
What's really sad about this is they had a body cooler for both adults, but also children.
Oh,
That's
I don't
how
like
many
hearing
children died here from the orphanage and the mistreatment.
And in the winter, they had to like stack the bodies because
Why?
they couldn't bury it because the ground was like too cold.
That's insane.
Messed up.
All winter, kind of like it's winter right now. Why don't I go on first? You got the light.
What, dude? I'm just standing back here like, you got it, dude.
I feel like you got
As
it.
it disappears into the darkness.
Please don't shut this door on me, dude.
Yeah. Thanks for giving me that.
I remember this so well. The morgue is in here.
Was this open when you guys came here?
Yes, yeah.
I think what we could do is just, I need this chair over here.
Oh.
Move the kingspan. Move the insulation.
Adam's not gonna care, right, Adam? Come on.
Adam, click on the video.
Is there a door? Oh, we can go in.
We can go in.
That's a piece of insulation.
Move this to the side a little bit.
Oh my god. Wait, is there a heater in there?
Why was it blocked off if it's like this?
They've just released the beast. That insulation was keeping whatever entity in that room. And now they've moved the Kingspan. That is it. They've released the demon. They've released Joseph Braden. He didn't really leave the asylum. They locked him in this room. Killed him with heat because he was hurting people with coldness.
I don't know, but it's probably not for a good reason.
Yeah.
I think we should only be in here for like a minute.
Yeah, this is spiking. Yeah, this is. Well, maybe we shouldn't be in here.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
We know, like, firsthand that that is the most active place of the entire infirmary.
Okay, wait, before we leave, Amanda, was there any spot in particular that you thought we could do a first investigation? Like any room that felt the worst?
We don't have to start the worst.
Thank you.
But we will.
I think in here for sure.
In here, we should start?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, okay.
I've got some energy in
Changed
here.
my whole opinion when I saw it.
We did not even come in this room last
I
time.
don't think so. Wait, where are we? Because that was confusing. We're still on the, like, where the morgue is.
Yeah, we're all right there.
Right across from
Yeah.
the morgue, we're in the physician's office. Perfect. And we have a great place to lay down.
It doesn't look sturdy.
Oh, this one?
All right.
What about this one?
I could get some REM on this.
Surprise, we're doing an overnight challenge right off the bat. Brooke's like, fuck.
One for each of us.
There we go. As you guys might expect, experiencing the paranormal for the very first time like Brooke could be very overwhelming.
We never went to college, but I can't even imagine it being her. Having to go through midterms while everyone is experiencing seasonal depression, and then also having this ghost hunting trip.
Yeah, on top of filming our videos, there's so much more stress when spring comes around. There's a lot of social pressure to start to go out again and take on new goals, which can lead to a lot of anxiety.
Like after one of these trips, when we're really locked in on editing, we see all of our friends on socials doing all these crazy things, and we're like, dang, that looks so fun. Why are we not like that?
Yeah, while juggling all these priorities
Because you
while it's
keep
getting warmer out.
Because you keep visiting asylums and hospitals and stuff like that. That's why.
Lead to FOMO and the feeling of being burnt out before summer's even started.
But that's why we have our sponsor, BetterHelp, to help you find a therapist who can best fit whatever issues you're going through this spring.
Most of BetterHelp's members seek out therapy due to their anxiety. 69% of members actually report their symptoms improving.
Oh,
only after
they've
6
got
weeks
their
of therapy on
advertisements in
BetterHelp.
again.
I've seen firsthand how therapy can really improve someone's life, not just for me, but also the people around me.
All it takes is filling out a short questionnaire, and within a couple of days, you'll be matched with a therapist whose qualifications align with your needs.
Plus, switching therapists is super easy, discreet, and comes at no extra cost if someone that you're working with just isn't the right fit. And with over 7,000 reviews and a 4.3 on Trustpilot, this is a platform that you can trust. Guys, we wouldn't keep telling you this if we didn't think that BetterHelp was the best way for you to start your therapy journey.
So let BetterHelp help you rule your anxiety so it doesn't rule you. Click the link in our description or go to betterhelp.com/SamandColby to get 10% off of your first month of therapy.
Again, that's betterhelp.com/SamandColby. Now let's get back to the video.
That's 2 minutes. We're not going back. On the way to grab our equipment, Sam's phone started playing music.
What is it, this song?
Are you recording?
Yes, now I am.
What the fuck?
Is it Addison Rae Pepsi?
Addison Rae.
I love that song.
Bro, I literally was just like walking in here and my phone just went off. I had my phone out, but I had this off. So it's almost like the only thing that could tell you, like, hey, I'm still here. It's like turning something on my phone. What the fuck? I was like literally texting the guide, like, hey, can we like go into the morgue?
I mean, I'm not being funny, but I've set my phone off in my pocket before. I've rung people by accident, and the music started by itself. You know what I mean? It could be anything that.
As I was doing that, it turned music on.
But Addie Ray specifically.
Now I can really kiki with these ghosts now that I know they're like Addie Ray.
Now we know that they're chill like that.
What the fuck?
Wild.
Addison Rae, you want to come on a ghost investigation?
Do it, Addison. Do it.
Well,
It's on, Addison. Yeah, you won't.
You won't.
That man is by the table, still opposite side. In
Again?
between the piano and in between the table.
Wait, can we start here then?
Yeah, we can start here if you want. Right on the table.
I was gonna say, maybe if you have the flashlight, put the flashlight or your cat ball or whatever on the table, since it seems like he's working there.
It's like a man, it's not like a boy.
It's for sure, man. Yeah.
One thing we like to do, Brooke, is use pieces of equipment that aren't even supposed to be ghost equipment. So this is literally just like a flashlight that you can buy at Home Depot. People might be skeptical that things are made for ghost hunting, so how do we know they're real? And so we like to mix some things like this, where it's just a flashlight you can twist on, twist off, and then have the ghost do it for us.
Have you seen this happen before?
Never in our entire lives.
Okay.
So
How did he do it though without twisting it?
Yeah, we've seen it happen.
How do the ghosts actually turn those lights on without actually twisting them though? Because he's just showing you there, Sam, that you twist it to open it, to turn it on. When the ghosts do it, it doesn't move.
Okay. I was ready for to be here for the first time.
Oh yeah, oh god,
Okay.
you're
Let's get the time
ready
for
for experiences.
Ah.
We came down here and we chose this area because Amanda here is a medium. She might be able to see you, but the only way that we can see you and communicate with you is if you give us some sort of sign that we can see or hear. You go up to this red flashlight, see here on the table. You tapped it or give it a little more energy, turn it on, turn it off, twist it, and we'll know you're here. Also, if you can't do that, but you can make another noise or sound, also do that. We just want to know that you're here with us.
Do you still see him?
I feel him, but I kind of think that we should take a couple steps away since you asked.
Really?
I do.
Okay.
He's not like nervous, like I said, he just has this sense of confidence.
First superintendent's name was Braden. The second was Hummel. The first one, Braden, was kicked out and removed because of how cruel he was.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that his spirit, if he were to be here, would continually be that cruel and negative sort of vibe.
I'm gonna start with the positive one then. Mr. Hummel, if you're over here working on that table, feel free to walk back up to it. And if you could touch that red flashlight, that would be phenomenal. It would let everyone here know that you truly are standing with us. Did you hear that?
Yeah. You know, like 2 taps?
Yeah.
It was coming from like this room right here.
What? That's the one that we were supposed to do it in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is the physician one.
Okay.
All right, we were just hearing some taps in this physician's quarters. We have 2 flashlights, a blue one right here, a red one over here. Just want to know if anyone is here and would like to talk to us. Please walk up to one of these flashlights and tap them, twist them, or give them a little energy so we know you're around.
What if you try to give it a countdown?
This is our friend Brooke here.
Hello.
She's never
Please
done
show
anything like this.
yourself.
I'm new here.
Yeah, if you could show her that you can listen to her, that would be really, really impressive. On the count of 3, could you come up to the same blue flashlight and turn it on for us? 1, 2, 3. Oh my God! That was amazing!
Perfect timing.
Joke.
Okay, wait. Genuinely though, for the people at home, we're not doing anything. We didn't tell you.
I just think they got me off the street. I'm a real girl. This is crazy. Oh my god, dude.
That was insane.
That was insane.
Wow.
On 3.
On 3,
Anything like
exactly.
That was crazy.
That's absolutely insane.
Somebody new is walking in with us.
Someone new?
To me
Yeah.
and you.
Man or woman?
Man, tall, white hair. Were you the physician here or the doctor? If you could turn on either of the 2 flashlights here.
Yeah, if you worked for this infirmary, can you please turn on this blue flashlight? If you maybe were a patient here or a resident.
Oh, there we go. So patient?
Patient. Thank you for turning the flashlight on.
Wait, okay, so it was like older person?
He's an older gentleman.
Maybe, okay, so they took care of a lot of the elderly here. What's scary is, people right across the hall were in the ward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flashlight turned off when you said that.
Oh, you're right.
There was a lot of cruelty here. Do you know and or are you willing to talk about the cruel stories that happened in this infirmary? If you want to tell your story tonight. Thank you! Wow. Okay.
I feel some hesitancy from them, but I do think that they want to be heard.
If there's any
Okay.
other place that you might have more energy, can you turn on that flashlight?
even if it's just someplace that's easier for you to be.
Okay.
Here we go.
Do you want to go through the floors?
Yeah, maybe we should move on. All right, well, thank you so much. We invite you to follow us around tonight and tell us your story. If you're willing to do so, can you turn that back off?
I mean, how is he going to tell them the story when all it's doing is lighting the lights up? Come on. I don't know about these flashlight things, in these ghost videos. I've seen a few different paranormal investigators use them. But I mean, what's the validity? I mean, can you get them remote control to turn on? Do you know what I mean? I mean, like I say, I'm naturally skeptical. I do want to believe.
That's crazy. This is crazy because this
You
is
want to hold it? Or
I mean,
figure it out?
maybe
Like,
not. Yeah, no, this is just a flashlight.
like a normal flashlight.
And like the way we tried it outside there too, and nothing happened. But when we came in here,
That was really strange. The outside literally didn't work for what we were saying, I think, for 10 minutes. And then we came in here, and not only was it turning on, but it answered perfectly.
On time.
Do a countdown.
the countdown was crazy.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
I mean, we've seen this in a lot of our investigations, but
Yeah.
that was pretty intense.
Yeah, that was crazy.
All right, guys, as we said, in the basement, we want to learn more about the cruelty here. And so we came up to the attic, which is where they basically tortured people. And it was like the worst of the worst that they had basically chained to this wall throughout winter, and they would maybe abuse people here.
Every single one of these was where shackles were.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Look how many there are.
Whoa, you're so right.
So do they have like multiple people shackled here at the time, you think?
I think so.
Had to have.
Yeah.
And at one point, this was where they kept the orphans too. So as people were screaming and yelling right on these chains, did you hear something?
No, I'm just.
Are your knocks on the wall or like taps?
Yeah, maybe that was just the
It was just
footsteps.
footsteps, yeah.
Anyway, so at the same time as people were screaming on these chains, right down here was also orphans.
Little kids could hear all of that.
They were getting traumatized. So let's try to hear their story.
Let's do it.
A male just walked in with us.
A male just walked in.
And like, he's unhappy. Like, he's the most... Did you hear a whistle?
I did, yeah. Unless it was this.
He's just not at peace. But it's more than that.
It's not the white hair guy though?
No.
Is it the shadow
No.
person, son?
I have no
That's
idea
different.
who this is. I think it was a patient.
Where's he at right now?
Stood right next to you.
I think you should put one cat ball over where when you were chained up here, you kept seeing the shadow figure.
God dang it, okay. So we got 2 cat balls on the 2 places that I was seeing shadow figures. And over here, we got the spirit box.
Dude, we got a new piece of equipment actually. This is called the portal. Have you used a portal before?
No, I've never even heard of it.
So basically this is like an enhanced spirit box that will like cut out all the noise, all like the random staticky noises, and basically turn into an obelisk and just speak words. So ghosts can come up here and use this to communicate with us. Let's turn it on.
And for you, Brooke, so this spirit box here, it's literally... Oh! Oh my god, okay, that is literally a cat toy. You have a cat, you know how they work.
Cat shout out Cookie Coco. That's crazy.
And so, like, when a cat ball gets hit, that's the only way it goes off.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally so far away. We're on, like, different wood over here. And that's right where I was chained up. Great. Anyway, so a spirit box is literally just flipping through radio stations really quickly. Basically, they can wait until they know, like, a word is going to make sense and answer, and then give it a little more power, and then they'll be able to speak with us.
So you might hear like songs that you know. It's just like going through a bunch of different radio stations.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh yeah, I can give more power to this radio station right now, and I can actually say
Use Taylor Swift.
you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is Diet Pepsi gonna be playing?
You know, I hope so.
Yeah, there it is.
I'm becoming a fan.
I thought you already were, dude. It was on your playlist.
I mean, it was not on my playlist.
Here we go. What?
You're like ready to run.
My knees.
You know what would make this even scarier, dude?
What? Oh, what did it just say right there?
Ready?
It said ready!
Oh no, I'm not. Just kidding. I am.
What?
I was just gonna say we can use that thing.
Oh, okay. We'll be right back.
We're back!
We're here!
Are we
Some
ready?
lighting now. Scary. Okay, let's turn this on. Oh, it's on again!
Oh my god.
Turn that back on and it said it was ready.
It went off the first time when you were explaining it to me.
Wait, so it's wanting us to
I
communicate
think
this
it's
way.
ready.
Okay, we'll start. Here we go.
Just so I can get all this, can you guys swap me spots?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Me? Yeah, scale of 1 to 10, what are you at now?
9.
It's going
You
up.
guys also have your back towards the show.
Yeah, okay.
Hey,
It went off again.
The gentleman that I saw come in this room with us, are you here with us now and willing to communicate?
Oh my god. No way. Wait, crazy thing. Should we just move this over there? Because it seems like there's definitely some energy right by that.
Yeah.
Sure,
Do
yeah.
it.
Okay. You want to ask that again?
Yeah. The gentleman who came up into this attic with us, if you're still here, can you turn on this cat ball or speak into this device? Say hello, your name.
If there's anybody up here, come to this device right here and speak to us. Can you say hi? Or what's your name?
Nadia.
That was something. Wait, what was that squeak?
Is the older gentleman here with white hair who I saw in the doctor's office? Could you say yes?
I could not tell. We heard there was a 6 or 7 foot tall shadow figure up here. Have you heard of somebody like that up here?
Get out.
Get out.
Get out?
Are there any children that are up here with us?
Get out.
One.
One kid.
Yeah.
Do you recognize these gentlemen, Sam and Colby?
It sounded like it said hi at first.
That was weird.
Do you remember Sam was shackled right here about 3 years ago?
Can you be just a little more clear?
Were you a patient here? Or were you tortured here?
Possibly.
That was crazy.
That was so
perfect.
clear. Possibly.
Get out.
Again?
Yeah.
What do you guys want?
That's what it said.
I think that's what it said. What do you guys want? We want to talk to you.
Yeah, we're just trying to hear your story. Please. Leave. Not please, leave.
Do you want us out of your space?
Yeah. Infirmary. He said infirmary.
Oh my god.
That was perfect.
Wait, why? Is this your infirmary?
Good luck.
Go to the infirmary.
Why
Good
do you want
luck.
us to leave? Are we in danger?
Possibly.
Oh,
Dude, that's like the same word again.
Possibly.
What's gonna happen to us? Try.
It's a
Who
challenge.
wants to try?
Where's the most active room?
I swear to this is not it.
I heard that's
This is not it.
It's not
It's
it.
not the most haunted.
What floor should we go to? Just go.
Says it. Just go.
Why? Is that just because you're sad? Why don't you want to talk? Can you tell
Wanna
us
talk?
anything about what happened?
It's time to get out of here probably and go to a different room which is opposite this room. This is real. Go to the opposite room to this one. So you just find the opposite room to where they are now, and it says I want to talk. So off you pop to the next room. Let's go.
What happened here? What happened between these shackles?
Here? I don't know. Yeah, were you tortured at all?
I did.
I did. I did the torturing?
I did the torturing.
I did.
Oh, he did the torturing. I am.
I am.
Tortured. And that was the girl's voice. The man said, I did.
Did again.
Torture.
I did torture.
Guy's torturing the girl.
Torture. What the fuck?
So this has to be the superintendent.
Can you just confirm before we leave? Are you the superintendent? Joseph Braden, is this you?
Or can you give us a hint of who you are? And then we'll leave, we promise.
I'm right in front of you!
No!
Did you not hear that? Did no one else get that? What?
I missed that, but you scared the fuck out of me. I'm right in front of you?
I swear to God.
Man, who did you see?
Wait, did you hear
I
that
heard
too?
that one. Yeah.
I swear that was really clear. It was the only time I heard multiple words.
You saw somebody right in front of us. So who was that?
That was. Sorry, my heart is pounding. This is a girl.
This
for
is
sure.
a girl right now.
I think that she was chained up here.
Do you think there's multiple people here talking?
Yes. It's like they're having a conversation with each other, and I'm trying to eavesdrop on it.
There's some people telling us to get out. There's three. Three torture. I think the patients are trying to warn us to leave.
I think so.
Where should we go?
What was that?
That was a squeak. Again, that was the same squeak as last time.
Wait, that sounded like it must be an animal. I'm not a good animal.
If there's anything down there, can you make another squeak or some sort of sound or sign?
Instead of going back here, obviously, patients and everybody's like telling us to leave. Like, what if we go where you saw that shadow figure on the 3rd floor?
This is one of those times when Amanda's like, God dang it, do I have to say yes?
Yeah, and I always do.
Let's go, Amanda!
Okay, let's do it.
What did you think about that?
I mean, I like that section there with that spirit box that was talking because it gave a lot of drama to this video. And I was really engaged with what it was doing and what they were saying and how they were talking to each other. And it gave me that almost like a movie style thing where people have a seance and talk to spirits and what have you. I'm not sure whether I believe these though. Do you know what I mean? I'm still a skeptic. I'd like to see the equipment myself and see what it entails. Do you know what I mean? Make sure there's nobody on the other side of it talking. You know what I mean? Sort of thing.
That was crazy. That was insane.
At first, I feel like it was hard to make out specific words, but
Yeah.
then it started saying like things like the possibly and
It said infirmary.
Infirmary.
That was crazy.
I heard pretty directly like I'm in front of you, and that's
I heard that too.
So weird.
That one was scary.
Super scary. Before we leave, isn't that so strange? Both of you guys who are avid cat owners, we were way over there, and the cat bowl was going off many a time, and then when we were sitting over here, literally walking around it, it never goes
Never
off.
went off.
So that
Once
just
we moved here, it did.
double proves that like so far away, no one was touching it.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Let's go.
I love it.
I mean, they did. Oops. What did they do then? They did say to the spirit, we invite you to follow us round. Maybe the spirit is following them round. You know what I mean?
It hasn't gone off this, like, since it went off when we were back there.
Yeah, literally.
Like
First one.
15 or 20 minutes?
Yeah,
So crazy.
It's still going on.
It's not like this anymore.
All right, well, thanks, guys.
I have a challenge for somebody who wants to walk all the way down to the exit sign, and then we'll follow.
Are we gonna follow?
Yeah, we will. I'm sorry. We just didn't do that to you. But
That's
like,
crazy. You guys didn't follow me last time. You guys left.
anybody?
I can do it.
Let's out-scare each other.
Okay. Bye, stranger.
here.
Never seen again.
Mom, I love you.
How did your mom let you do this?
Yeah, she's just crazy.
We met her at UCLA a week ago, and we're making her do this in Ohio.
You guys are so mean to her. She's so nice.
It's almost like all the stuff we make you do.
I was actually just thinking that.
I made it.
Nice.
Yay, I hate it.
All right, you guys want to follow or?
Is that where?
That's where. That's why I had to go down there.
That's where the shadow figure is?
Yeah.
Ah,
figure was
that's the
sighted,
long
right?
I
corridor.
know. You guys left me here.
Dang, hats off to Brooke. First haunted place, walking alone.
Wow.
When I was filming alone and I was just walking around like taking some videos, I walked into here, got so scared I turned around and left and went back to Brooke in the main room, and now you see that that's the, like I did not know that was the,
How far down did you get here?
I didn't make it past 303.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that?
That was
on the door.
The door rattled?
A rattle or a growl?
Was that the
It might just be the
the jail door?
It sounds like something scratched.
Sounds like a scratch.
scary.
Oh shit.
We've been by windows all night and we haven't heard that.
But that's where the shadow figure
Right
was.
there. As we drove up, this little platform was where Amanda saw the shadow figure.
I'm like terrified though, and I don't know if that's just my nerves or if that's him.
Is there anybody down here with us? This is where we saw a shadow figure when we first. This is where we saw a shadow figure when we first got here.
Sam and Colby.
I thought we said our names.
Really?
Yeah, but I didn't like say anything because I couldn't figure out. I thought it said Sam and Colby. No, I get it. But I was like, should I say that?
I don't know.
We just want to talk to you.
We need you to be a little more clear.
Have you heard of a 6 or 7 foot shadow figure here? Maybe nothing came down here. Oh!
What the fuck was that?
My God.
Does that spell something?
Oh, the thing is moving! The window just moved in front of us.
The window just moved.
Right when you asked about the 6 or 7 foot tall shadow figure, where it was, I hate that.
Do you want to talk to any of us individually?
Sure.
Oh!
That.
What?
Who?
Or Sam? Sam, was that you?
I can do it.
Her. It said her.
Me? It can talk to me, but like, what do you mean? Like, you guys leave? It's just us? Is that what it means? Do you want to talk to me?
Sam.
I swear it said Sam.
I thought I heard Sam.
No.
Did you say my name?
Wait, what?
We both figured?
Or figure.
Figure. Oh my God, what the fuck was that? Why would that come through on the radio? It just like screamed.
That's what I'm about to do.
Why is there another scream? Wait, that should not come through on a radio.
No.
You know what I just thought of? So when we first got
Shadow
here,
figure's
our guy
doing it.
is the resident psychic. He's here all the time, and we haven't been here in 3 years. Obviously, we know what we have from investigations, but what if we just talk to him and be like, where has been the most active area, so that we're not like wasting our time? All right, guys, we are here with Christopher, and you said you are the house psychic.
Correct. I do my own psychic events here. I'm here giving tours sometimes, so whenever the building or the people or the spirits need me, I'm here.
All right, well, we are in need of you right now. We would love if you would do a reading on our new friend, Brooke. Woo! Brooke has never done ghost hunting or even been in an abandoned building or haunted building before. We actually met her 1 week ago, randomly on the street, and said, hey, do you want to come to an investigation with us? Basically, we're trying to help prove the paranormal to her, and would love if you could do a reading.
Yeah, I'd love that. Let's talk about who might be following you around the building. So sometimes I feel like the spirits here tend to be very curious.
Okay.
And that's the energy that I'm feeling right now. If there's something following you around, I don't feel that it's malicious. I don't feel that it's mean-spirited. I feel like there's definitely someone that wants your attention, but from a curious perspective. So they're curious as to who you are. They don't necessarily recognize your energy. They just want to know more about you. I feel like it's a very young energy, too. You do have children.
That's crazy.
She's been saying that since we walked
She did say she saw them
Set
before.
up on this floor. One floor up, there's the boys' room.
That's
with the playhouse.
I felt so like not unwelcome in there, but uneasy. I wonder if it was because that's the boys' room.
As soon as she walked in that room you're describing, she like got nauseous.
Like, I'm gonna
and was
throw
like
up.
feeling super weird.
I don't think they get as many visitors in the winter, so they're
I can't
starved
understand
for
why.
attention.
You're kind of weird.
Maybe if you do spend a little more time in one or both of those rooms tonight, you can connect with the curious energy that's following you around.
Okay. Death.
What was that?
I don't know.
The death card.
Right as we begin. Let's get started.
Up at the top, knowledge. That can be something you know or something you need to know. When we know something, it tends to come from here. So I really feel like for you, the next big step in your evolution, so to speak, is going to be more easily just moving right along with what this part of you says.
I agree with that. And I think coming here, doing this whole thing, was here following two men on the street
Following your
to
guts.
West Virginia to go to a haunted house. Does it sound like the most
Interesting.
like the most logical thing? But I felt that it was gonna be a good experience if I followed that.
You listen to your gut.
Even when everybody was saying that it was crazy.
But everybody.
That's most people.
Oh, did he not show that then? Please show it.
My attention is going two different directions here. I feel like we are connecting to the energy of a woman here. But at the same time, I feel like there's two different women that I'm connecting to. And one of them connects to you and one does not. The person connected to you, this is someone who faced challenges, which to me are greater than the challenges we can expect to experience navigating our way through life. And these are challenges that they wouldn't have talked about. They would have kept so much to themselves because it's just how they were. Far more concerned about everyone else around them and everyone they loved. So they carried a lot of burden around, and I think if they had the chance to do that again, they'd do it exactly the same way. So this sense of selflessness, always putting everyone else first. Then we have a card that's got, you know, obviously a woman's energy, our mother card, our queen card. When I said there was another woman and I had to separate what was what, this part's not connected to you, but I keep getting the name Elizabeth. I'm not picking her up in connection with the building. I don't know where she's... Libby? She's not connected to the building. That's not your part. I can't quite separate where this other name is coming from.
Can you pick up anything else about Libby?
Teacher? Hands. Doing something with the hands? Making something? Artist?
Keep going.
Okay, so teaching, maybe an art teacher. It's weird how things come. Sometimes I get references of a place, and I keep seeing like a U.S. map, but my eye keeps going to Texas. Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from. It's not the building, and that's not for you.
Yeah.
Alright, could you keep picking stuff up on it if you tried? I know sometimes it's hard and things don't come through clear, but...
The number 5 means something. 5 relates to family somehow. My mind wants to go to 5 children, but that doesn't feel right. Although, I do feel like there's emphasis on a child, a son specifically. Like I said, I don't know where this belongs in this moment, but there's this sensation of, going back to art and creating something, this whole idea of taking your vision and building something with it. There's this sense of pride that comes from that idea. Almost like she wants someone to keep doing what they're doing. It's gonna make me emotional too. I'm gonna fall apart before we're done.
Got a motivational spirit here. You go, girl. That's what it sounds like. But who is it? Because one of them's not connecting to her.
It's gonna make me emotional too. I'm gonna fall apart before we're done.
Oh, we just met, but I have a grandma named Libby
No way.
that grew up in
Seriously?
Texas.
No way.
And she
Seriously?
was an art teacher.
What?
No way.
She painted all of her life, and she's been seen in so many of these investigations.
I was just going to say, didn't his grandmother come through when he was doing one of the Conjuring videos? And he started crying a bit because of memories that he had of her. I think that was a thing. I think that was in the Conjuring house.
That she comes and she's been me and Colby's like guide for the entire time we've done social media. It's interesting too. You said you think like something with 5 has to do with the family, and you're like it's children, but like not really children. For her entire adult life, she wore a necklace of her 5 grandchildren around her neck.
Oh my God.
Coincidence much?
And she was talking about you.
Her final words were our original slogan for starting social media. Onward and upward. So I've always been supporting these types of things, or definitely if she's alive, she would definitely support these types of things.
So he's picked up on the motivational side of things. He's picked up on the number of people, the name, the place where she's from, the fact that, and do you know what? When they had that spirit box over in the hallway, and it said Sam, who do you want to speak to? And it said Sam. Was he not speaking to Libby? Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
That was amazing.
That was
Speechless.
Very, very wild.
Now I'm sweating. I'm not cold anymore. Oh my god.
And just for the viewers too, me and you have never met before an hour ago.
No, I didn't even know where that was coming from. I mean, I knew it wasn't yours.
You said it wasn't me. You said it wasn't the...
I'm like, it's not the building. Yes, I've gotten the name Elizabeth in the building before, and then when it...
But the way that you said Libby.
Then when it broke down to
that's...
Who goes by Libby from Elizabeth? It's very...
I've never heard anyone go from Elizabeth.
Well, that's when I was sure that it didn't connect to the building. I knew it had to be somewhere else. I'm really glad she's made her way here with you. I mean, her presence feels like... I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't welcome that. It feels like someone you would definitely want with you.
Yeah.
Of course, I always want her. But yeah, it's crazy. Colby and I've gotten her watching over us for many years. And again, also for the skeptics, we literally didn't even know we were going to come here until a few hours ago because our plans completely changed. Cool to always be reminded that people are watching over.
Definitely. She
That's true, then
definitely
good.
wanted you to know that she was here. For me to be focused with you and no, we're gonna go this way. It's like she definitely wanted you to know. I feel good about how that came through. I didn't mean to pull away from you that way, but that she was so strong. I had to follow it.
It's pretty beautiful. And I think that's
Crazy how another medium has picked that up on the same as like the other medium picked up on the last video that I did on The Conjuring. Then again, I mean, without being there, you know, you could say skeptically that they were scripted and you said, well, here's the story, say that, we'll make the drama. You know what I mean? You could do that. I think the only way to categorically rule them out is to go on one yourself with them. Do you know what I mean?
That's something too that we don't really talk about too much on this channel. I think deep down, the reason why everyone, even off the street, is interested in this type of stuff is because we are interested in what happens after death. And the hope that can bring and the beautiful messages that those who have passed on can bring to us is genuinely the actual reason why we do this. Yeah, it's fun to hunt ghosts and get scared and run out and stuff, but the real reason is things like this. Knowing that there's
nice wholesome things.
Someone watching over them.
Absolutely. You know, I feel like
nice
for a lot of
wholesome
people
moment,
that
isn't it?
I've spoken with, it makes their fear of death a little less intense. Whew.
Okay, before we left, we asked him if there's any spirits we should look out for.
Is there any specific spirit and or thing that we should be looking out for there?
Look for Timothy.
This Timothy, he doesn't have to be like a older man with white-ish hair.
That was my next question.
Oh my god! What the hell? Oh man, it's gone.
He's like, I can't do this anymore.
What?
Radar was right.
The person you saw in the physician's office and
upstairs, maybe.
Upstairs?
Yeah.
Whoa.
He does make his rounds around the building.
One of the first things I saw when we got into the building was a little boy. And it was almost like he was not scared of us, but like playfully running from us, you know? Like as soon as we got close, then he would round the next corner.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Of course. Of course.
He'd been following me around, so for you to see him first thing makes perfect sense.
What?
That's amazing. You guys were meant to come here.
Yeah.
I think we've found that out. You guys want to
That's good.
debrief
Nice.
in the car and warm up for 2 seconds?
Let's do it. We'll be back. What did you think of that?
That was like a nice wholesome moment within this video where they're supposed to be finding like tortured souls and the crazy superintendents and stuff. And it turns out it was the message that was coming through was basically for Sam. Okay.
Let's do it. We'll be back. What did you think of that? That's insane. Libby, what did you guys
That
think?
was crazy.
I was ecstatic.
Down to the name.
I'm mind blown.
I was pretty ecstatic too, not gonna lie. I don't know what to think, dude. It's fucking weird, you know? He was like, oh, like, I'm paying attention to Brooke, but then he was like, I'm getting this, like, Elizabeth. And I was like, well, did we study any Elizabeths? And then he's like, but it wasn't little Elizabeth, it's like Liz or Libby. Yeah, like a Libby. I was like, who the fuck calls Elizabeth Libby besides
Yeah,
my
yeah.
grandma. It's crazy. Like, have you ever
I mean,
heard?
it's a massive coincidence,
I would
isn't
never
it?
go from Elizabeth to Libby.
Do you know if on the internet there's anything about her being an art teacher or anything like that?
Probably, yeah. But still, like, we didn't know we were going to be here. He
Look
didn't
it
know
up.
we were going to be here. I don't know. Obviously, as a skeptic, you might not believe it, but
Look
like,
up your
still,
family
it's so
tree.
weird. And I mean, we've gotten glimpses of her in the past, or especially with the whole Cody and Satori thing, like,
Yeah.
but it's just so cool and reassuring.
Definitely.
To hear that
I
over
think she
and
is watching over you, man.
I really hope so.
That just changed the vibe of like the whole investigation, I think.
Yeah, it is weird. There's spirits that have to do with this place, and this place has a lot of trauma, a lot of horrible stories, horrible things that happen here. And then there's energy that comes with us that might be a lot more light.
Protective.
And so, like, we are kind of getting to see both sides of that world, which, yeah, like you said, changes the energy. And now, like, if we go back into it, it's like, cool, we just had this beautiful interaction, but we might be like,
On the other side.
we might be going back into
It's a
the
nice little
scary
break.
side. A little lighthearted sigh of relief.
Okay, we're going to
Going
the
to the boys'
infirmary
room
then.
now. Amanda, this is where you felt the most sick, right?
Yeah.
Now we're taking you back.
We're just great friends.
I know. We
Yeah,
literally
let's
look it
pour
up
through
for
the
me.
mill one more
When we were
time.
hearing a bunch of like noises and stuff, I heard them behind you guys, but also up.
I heard up too.
There's a lot of thuds.
So many. It was like they were walking around up here.
Right in this room.
Let's head on in. Hello to any spirits in here. If you want to show us that you're here, we brought some toys. Are you feeling any better than you were last time, or about the same?
Honestly, about the same. But
Really?
yeah.
Feel sick in here?
Like right when we crossed through the doorway, you know when you're gonna throw up and your mouth kind of starts to water?
Yes.
Like that's how I feel.
Well, if you want to projectile vomit, make sure I'm recording.
Like the Exorcist, wasn't it?
Make sure you're
It's away.
okay.
Yeah.
So this piece of equipment right here is called a REM pod. If there's kids in here, I think they would really like
I was
this.
gonna say, it does look like a toy.
They love
The kids?
you. Yeah, like right when you went, this is a toy, I felt less nauseous. I know that's
Really?
yeah.
I'm like Barney or something. What the fuck? That's crazy.
Yeah.
But anyways, when you get close to this antenna, it'll light up just like
Oh,
this.
okay.
Somebody's in the
No way. Oh, wait. Was that me?
no.
Did they just go off?
Yeah.
Crazy?
I did.
Went off?
So the whole field is probably less than a foot. Whoa! None of us should be making that go
Yeah,
off.
there's no way.
But if there is someone that is doing that, and let's say continue talking to us, can you go up and touch that red light one more time? Can you do it on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Colby, would you ask?
If there's any playful spirits in here, we want to play a game. You can come to this piece of equipment right here, this big red light. If you get close to it, it'll make some noises and light up. Or what if I like toss the ball close to it? If you want to, oh, okay. Can you go touch this ball? Go grab this ball.
Thanks, man. If you can understand what we're saying, were you making Amanda feel nauseous earlier?
I'm Amanda. Was something else in this room making me feel sick?
Black figure.
Did you say that there's someone in the playhouse?
Put it in the playhouse.
Whoa!
What's on?
What the fuck? Right as we
Like
say.
something's on it.
That was crazy. Oh my god. Wait, what's happening?
What?
What do you think of that?
That is crazy.
Oh my god! And we were just sitting here for like 10 minutes. It was just tapping.
It's like it figured it out.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it
Does
loves
it usually go off in long beats like this?
Not like this.
Yeah.
It's usually all crazy, all the colors.
Yeah,
This is weird.
This is super
Someone's
bizarre.
parking their
I don't
ass on
know
it, haven't they?
I've seen it like this.
I don't know.
If a spirit is inside this playset, can you come up to either the little red ball, or you can speak directly through the device that Colby's holding in his hand?
Wheels.
I was
Oh my God, look!
right next to you.
There's literally a toy wheel by my foot.
Oh, what?
And there's a
car right here?
bunch of wheels and toy cars. You like that?
Yeah, do you want to play with the toy cars?
Amanda, what if you start asking some questions? I feel like it was kind of targeting you, no?
I was just gonna say, should we as girls like step out?
Oh my God.
Yep, go, bye, get
I
out.
don't have to ask twice.
is if he truly is not understanding us and they're just so young that we're not going to get too many answers about this infirmary. If we really want to know more and we don't have much time left, then I would probably say let's move on.
That's a fair comment.
Really?
It's a fair comment because if they're supposed to be kids.
We actually had a idea that you can totally reject if you don't want to do it.
Okay, see, what is it?
This is the finale of your experience here
Okay.
at the haunted place. Would you like to go to the morgue first in night vision? And then we'll come.
I'll do it.
Really?
I'll do it.
Oh, first in night vision.
What else am I gonna get to go to the morgue in night vision? Are you kidding?
Let's go!
What's the last chance?
You guys picked the perfect girl.
Seriously.
You're amazing.
Let's go, Brooke. All right. Well,
So down.
funny enough, we actually brought everything up so you can go directly from here.
okay.
That's crazy.
Sick and twisted people, you know that?
I mean, you've known us for a while. You know this.
That's why I stick around.
What was that?
What the fuck was that?
What was
There's
that?
a
There's a
creek.
big creek over there.
Yeah, I bet.
The bed just moved. Well, maybe they were laughing.
Okay.
Brooke, would you like to say any last words to the audience?
Unsubscribe from Sam. Just kidding. Link merch in bio.
No, just seriously, in case we never ever see you again, like, thank you for doing this. It's been a pleasure.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Appreciate you
nice,
flying
isn't
across
it?
the country
Yeah.
on a random notice that we met you like 1 week ago.
Yeah.
It's been
I
That's
should probably
nice.
get checked out, but
you might never check out of here. Not scary.
She might end up possessed.
See ya.
see you guys, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll see you. I swear, like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe.
Thanks. Wait, where are the stairs? To my left?
Yeah. To the left.
That's scary.
She's straight in her, isn't she?
Am I low-key cheating with the flash on my phone? Maybe. But give me the benefit of the doubt. Wait, where was it?
Should we follow?
Do you want to turn off the light? Go for it.
Sure. Wait, why? You want to go in the dark? Wait, why? Just like pitch black.
You can't see us.
Wait, guys, this is actually insane. I haven't been really scared so far yet, knock on wood. And I think it's because I've been with the squad.
Why are you walking like that?
Because I, first of all, really cold. Second of all, how long did it take us in all of our careers to like do something like that?
I don't know if you guys asked me to, I would say yes, but I would not just be like, yeah, I'll do it.
She's down.
She's doing, like, are we just peer pressuring her?
I guess so.
She's just a strong enough person. I feel like she would tell you guys if she didn't want to do it.
Yeah, that's true. I don't want to do
Maybe
it.
she's just cooler than us.
Yeah.
Yes.
More than all of us.
That's facts.
I'm so stupid. I'm kind of the dumbest person. Why did I do this? Just this up. Like, this is crazy.
Like it's about a Saw movie, that.
I think I just heard her voice.
Okay, so let's go check.
Oh yeah, at this point I'm just more scared of falling. Oh my god, okay, no, I'm scared. Very, very eerie. Never done anything like this before.
Bruh. Where the fuck is she?
Oh no.
Wait, where is she?
Unless she went into the morgue already.
It's crazy.
Just kidding.
Oh god! What, you actually went all
She's
the way
in
into
the
the morgue
morgue.
alone?
That was the first time this whole time I've been like genuinely scared.
Really?
Like I knew I was gonna be fine, of course, but like
That was pretty rough.
that was pretty scary.
What were you
Like,
feeling when you were going there alone?
Just like, well, I got a little lost.
Feeling of
Yeah,
dread.
I told you wrong. I'm so sorry.
When you're sat in a room or dark room, especially in a what's supposed to be like a haunted asylum or something like that, your mind will play tricks on you whether you believe or not. You know what I mean? It would genuinely scare you because it's an abandoned building. It's got a history of like torture and stuff, and they're making you down there on your own in the dark with just a point of view, night vision camera, like watching something off Blair Witch, wouldn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then I found my way, and it was just so scary, so eerie. When I was in here, and I was like looking through this, so eerie.
You crushed it.
No,
That's
good.
Yes, absolutely.
scary. Like, that would scare us. So like,
That was
that's
scary.
good.
That was awesome.
As we were setting up the final investigation.
I think that you left all the dinner notes upstairs.
Sounds like an ice cream van.
Dude, as we're setting up, that goes off.
All right.
Alright,
Like Blue, which was scary.
The morgue, as you guys just saw, with a music box, cat balls pointing outside. Last time we were here, we saw like a shadow figure that was going out of this doorway. We don't know 100% what it was, but yeah, fans pointed it out after the fact.
I forgot about that.
So, this was also by far the most active location of our entire last investigation, and from what we know, it is the most active spot in the infirmary. So why not do not a single Estes method, but a double Estes method?
I mean, I do like these Estes methods. I mean, I whether it again like the spirit box, whether it's true or not, it adds great drama to the video, and that's what these really are for, aren't they? You know, the good drama, the good story, the good, you know, you want to believe, etc.
Double Estes. You know.
I'm always down. The Estes method's really cool. So how you saw the spirit box work and we could all hear it out loud, the Estes method takes that option away so that only one person can hear the
So that's where
answers.
the headphones come in.
Exactly. The headphones are also noise canceling, so we won't be able to hear what questions you guys are asking. So if the answers line up, you guys know something is hearing you and speaking through us.
And we're both going to be blindfolded, so it's like a sensory deprivation sort of technique, where basically we're just going to be like we are going to be the ghost equipment.
And that means me and you have to run this investigation, guys.
Okay.
You got this?
I'll try my best. I'm more scared for them too.
Yeah, it's pretty terrifying.
So.
Oh yeah, and we were just thinking that maybe Colby, you want to be on the autopsy table this time?
And, like, for what? Like,
you told me to go in the goddamn jail and then left.
All right, you're right. Right, dude.
Now I'm telling you to go lay down and, you know, submit yourself to the most active location.
Submit myself?
We're always making jokes, these two, about each other.
Okay, cool. That might have been someone walking in.
All right.
So that music box that's down there right there is a motion sensor. So when that thing goes off, it's literally just detecting movement. Any movement.
Something walking in front of it.
And it's not pointed towards us, it's pointed away from us. So we can't do anything to trigger that.
Let's get started. Might eat shit right down there.
He's actually lying down on there, on the morgue bed.
That's definitely sweating. There was a man's voice. I don't know if you guys heard it.
2 seconds before that?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that either.
If you guys leave, I will never forgive you.
Oh, please don't do that.
We're not. And it means just Colby. Right, bro?
Pepper.
Are you good to go? Or do you want me to set it up
You
for
just
you?
said Sam and Colby. I'm so sorry. I'm lying. I'm not even lying.
I knew I heard that earlier.
I had one ear out. Like, I could hear you still.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Sam and Colby.
It's like sang a song, like just a radio, and I'm like, huh, what was that? And then it went, Sam and Colby.
What? Yeah, you were saying on the portal earlier, it was like saying Sam and Colby.
Yes, it's definitely.
Oh my god. Okay, so it recognizes us here, so let's go.
Guys.
Are we going under?
I think we're
Going
coming.
under.
Okay, here we go.
Wow, this is kind of
I've said a lot that I've said I haven't seen anything like this a lot. And I haven't seen anything like
It's
this.
interesting that two of them are doing
I
it.
don't know if I've ever thought I was going to be in this position.
Yeah, the ghosts were kind of crazy, but looking at this.
All right, if
I
there's...
want to see.
I want to see. What do you want to see? Or is there anything we could show you?
What do you want?
To kill you all.
One.
Oh my.
Okay.
One of us? Or what do you want one of? Be a little more specific?
Closer?
Closer where?
Are we closer now?
That's right.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Again, they can't hear us, so everything we're saying. Oh my god.
Music box is off
You've
again.
been with us the entire night. The one that said Sam and Colby earlier, too.
I know.
I've been here.
God.
That was perfect.
Oh my god.
Why is that? Do you have something you'd like to tell us?
Real.
Real.
You just want to tell us something real? Or that you're real?
Something shotgun.
Maybe the cruelty here was real?
How do you feel about this place?
Hell.
Oh my god.
That should be enough to scare you, shouldn't it?
As something was walking in. The weird part is so that motion sensor is not like going fully on or fully off. It's just like as if someone was walking in.
Bad?
Did something bad just walk in?
My god.
Or are you just talking about more of the story that happened here? Bad things happened.
Like, I want to know more about you. Like, who are you?
Girl.
Oh, cameras. You're a girl.
Lost. Upstairs? Lost.
Yeah, wait, were we getting girl?
At the very top, wasn't there a girl that was getting tortured?
Yes, when there was like a man and a girl.
Yeah.
Were you the girl from upstairs?
Her.
Oh my god.
Her.
This? So did you just
What's the message?
Get out.
The main reason why we came here today, I guess, is to help prove the paranormal. We really want to show...
Real.
Oh my
I believe you, girl. I believe you.
Wow.
Damn.
Insane.
Damn.
Yes, we want to prove that it's real.
Yes.
And literally, she said...
I would want to check if them headphones really are noise cancelling. Do you know what I mean? I really would want to check them out.
Is that again? Tell me what you're thinking.
I'm kind of speechless right now.
This is insane.
I don't even know what to say.
That's amazing. Yeah, we came here to kind of prove that you guys have a story, that you guys are real, that you guys can speak to the other side. Is there any message that you'd like to show the world? We believe you.
That girl.
Was that girl hurt here? Was she tortured or attacked? I heard of a girl upstairs that was not doing too well.
Trouble?
Is there any way to help? Any way that we could help this girl or any of the spirits here at the infirmary?
I'm really worried. Truth.
Why are you worried?
Is there something you're worried about? Crazy that once they just start talking, the music box is not going off.
I know.
Cold.
I'm worried about
Oh, being the cold, being in the...
Yeah, is there any way that
in the
we
dungeon.
can help you? Or that anybody could help, really?
Gone.
Do you want us gone?
Maybe.
Maybe. Why? How would that help?
Always exist.
Oh my god.
We'll talk more about...
Maybe when it was saying when you're gone, you'll always exist. So we were talking about with the medium. Basically, like people are coming back to just remind you that people are always with you.
Yeah, I like that actually. Yeah, is that the message you want to tell us?
One.
One of them.
Of...
Well, thank you. That's an amazing message.
It's dark.
What's the second message?
The Holy Christ.
Dying.
The Holy Christ dying?
Look.
Look.
Where do you want us to look? How can we see it? Or how can we see you?
Door.
Door.
Don't.
Don't look at the door. Okay.
Remember.
Shadow figure
What
might
do
be
you want us
there.
to remember?
Us.
Wow. They wanted us to remember them. Like their message is like that we always exist.
Hello?
Wait, that's super weird. It was like its first message was like about like, truth and real and like when you're gone, like we're still with you. And then we're like, okay, what else do you want to say? It's like remember us, like as if like we want to tell their story.
Yeah.
Do you just
Maybe.
want to be able to tell your story and to have people know who you are?
Right.
Oh my!
There you go.
Wait, that's absolutely
uncanny.
insane. Whatever your intention is here, we want to say thank you. It's been an amazing, amazing night, completely unexpected, and you guys did have a really cool message. We want to share with the world that you guys are real, that even when you are gone, people are here. Even though this is a cruel place, what I think is really cool is that it shows a lot of beauty at the end of the day as well. So thank you, and I'm really hoping that
Heal.
someone can,
Heal.
help you?
See this?
Heal if people see this. I think a lot of people are going to be really excited to see this. I think you actually will help many people. People that aren't even in this world of like ghost hunting.
Yeah.
Like to show people how it actually happens. So thank you. All right, I'm going to tap on your shoulder.
Oh my god!
Wait, okay.
They've left. They've left.
Oh my god, guys. That was insane. Like,
That was crazy.
absolutely insane.
Really?
And awesome and beautiful and crazy.
Yeah.
Did any of it
How much of
answer?
that do you think made sense out of all the questions?
I mean, I feel like a lot of it did.
75% of the questions, like, you had exact answers.
Yeah.
To it. It was crazy.
Yeah.
We should debrief outside. 'Cause it was, like, insane.
Yeah.
At the beginning, yeah, I think there was multiple people there, but the first person we got was a girl, right? A girl spirit.
Yeah.
We thought it was possibly the one that we were talking to in the attic that was talking about getting tortured.
Oh, patient.
Even if most of the spirits there were talking about the cruelty, I think they had a bigger message. And most of that was about they want to tell the world that they're real. They want to tell the world the truth. I think they said, remember us?
Yeah.
And I think what they were trying to say is the same thing that the psychic was telling us. That like once someone is gone, or once they're gone, they can still be with us. And that's where it's like, heal when you see this. And so I think it goes hand in hand. I think the first message is they want to prove that there's still something out there. But the point of all of that is that they hope to heal people by seeing this.
They give people hope.
Giving people hope. This, like we were talking about with the psychic.
Why is that so
Man,
perfect?
that is a nice message. And the whole video, like with ghost hunting and stuff, it's supposed to be scary and like shit you up and stuff. But this one is just like, Libby come through and people are trying to help you from this tortured asylum. Do you know what I mean? And to prove things and to have their voices be heard. It's a different narrative.
Exactly.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Absolutely insane. Is that not what you got too?
No, that's what I got.
Exactly.
For sure.
I was expecting it to be such like a horrible ending down there.
Imagine all
You'd imagine
the
it would be, wouldn't
cruelty
you?
and the harsh treatment that happened here, that they're still able to have a beautiful message.
I
They're
was
still
thinking the same
able to like see the light out of all of the darkness.
Brooke.
1 week ago,
Yeah.
we came up to you on a random street and said, hey, how much do you believe in ghosts? And you gave us maybe a 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
After leaving this, 1, where are you at? And then 2, what's your just overall thoughts on this whole
Yeah.
ghost hunting thing?
I knew I was gonna get this question again. I'll say a 9.5.
What? Oh
I
my god!
I can't. I feel like a 10 is a little too perfect. 10 out of 10 is too perfect, but it's yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how after that. Like one thing that I've been thinking about is the psychic and what happened with your grandma, the flashlight going off. That shook me, and then the timing of it too, and then just everything after that, where it was just like.
For everyone out there that obviously doesn't necessarily get this experience, what would you tell them about this side of things now that you understand kind of how everything works? Like, what
I'd
would you
say anytime someone goes up to you on the street and asks you to do something, do it. That's bad advice. I know in my case it worked out, but I thought it through.
Depends what
I
it
don't wanna
is.
Just say believe it, but just like if you have an inkling of it, kind of follow that and believe it. And if you think you see signs or see things, like follow that feeling, because like what they were saying to us, like they're here, and even though they're not with us physically, they're with us in a different realm, and like you will only know that for sure when you pass. So you don't want to take it for granted now, because then it kind of defeats the point of the people who have passed, like the people you love who have passed, being with you now. I don't know, like I understand the skepticism, but I feel like if you have a feeling or an inkling of it, like believe it and follow it, because why not?
Really appreciate you flying across the entire world.
Thanks.
Maybe
for
we'll
hosting
see
me.
Brooke again in the future somehow.
Possibly. I thought.
She's like, I'm
I bet, yes.
Friends forever.
You should cut that part of the video.
No, I'm fun. I get why you guys like to do this for a living. I get it to an extent.
Well, let's get warm and
To an extent.
Yeah.
It's time.
I mean, it was nice. And that was a nicey video. I mean, I'm not used to these nicey ones. I'm used to jump scares and people saying like, get out, you know, and demons. And there's supposed to be an entity that's 7 foot of a shadow figure that, you know, could have been negative. But I mean, I think the video was well constructed. It kept you interested from start to finish. I like the concept of pulling someone off the street who you don't know and dragging them on a ghost hunt just because you're Sam and Colby, you know, and that, you know what I mean. If indeed she was someone who did pull off the street, I mean, you don't know for sure unless it's you. I mean, if they come and pull me off the street, I could categorically say, right, I was there for real. Do you know what I mean? But I mean, yeah, this was a really good episode. And I didn't realise I'd been to this asylum before. We may have to do the first one to see what that one was all about anyway. Anyway, what did you guys think of this video? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to check out Sam and Colby's original video. And I shall see you all next time.